Okay, fishing fans, this is Matthew Upton coming to you from Melbourne, Florida, where it's pouring rain, and we're going to look at the south conditions via sea surface temperature and ocean color data. These are composites and data from October 8th and 9th, 2003. We got Zach in the background there working hard in the ROFFS main office in Melbourne. So you see there's a lot of clouds over the last few days, especially south of Georgia. However, we are able to pick out the Gulf Stream and the main features, especially the eddies off of North Carolina down to Georgia. And then we'll look at the ocean color conditions after this, and it kind of pick up some stuff down in South Florida as well. But what you notice is a couple eddies off of Georgetown here. That's bringing some nice filaments inshore down off of Charleston, Georgetown, and in between Georgetown and Cape Fear. And there's a couple eddies up here off of North Carolina and Cape Lookout as well. And these are providing some nice boundaries, both on the eastern side, but also on the western side, close to shore for kingfish, wahoo, sailfish even. We've had reports of decent sailfish and wahoo mixed in off of North Carolina, anywhere from Cape Hatteras all the way down to Cape Fear. So the water's still pretty warm. It's starting to cool off. We have some fronts going through now that it's the fall season, but pretty good when conditions, when the weather permits, there's good conditions all the way up and down the coast. Let's look at the ocean color data, and this gives us a better look overall of the green, blue-green, and blue water. You can see the Gulf Stream is a blended blue. Further offshore is actually in the eastern side, it's a darker blue this time of year. But you can see these eddies and the bluer water that's inshore, which is your better wahoo conditions. And the wahoo are starting to moving back down through from the north. Nice strong edge here. I know this hasn't been too fishable. There's been some tuna caught, but not a whole lot off of Oregon Inlet and Cape Hatteras. But you can see these eddies, and there's an eddy here coming up as well. Large eddy off of Georgetown. We got Laura coming in the office here with food for everybody. A lot of clouds off of Florida when this front goes through. But look at down here, especially off the Keys. Just some large eddies moving through. We've had this pattern for the last couple of months now. You might need to get off to these offshore eddy edges to find the larger pelagics, but even inshore, these green to blue-green edges are good for mahi, tuna, wahoo. What you can't see, but there is an eddy off of, say, north of Cape Canaveral, Jacksonville area, creating some nice filaments inshore in the Charleston to Savannah area. That we've had quite a bit of orders actually the last couple of weeks of Georgetown to Savannah, and so that we know they're catching some sailfish, wahoo, mahi in there. And we continue to see these conditions be pretty good for the next, couple of weeks, hopefully, when weather permits to get offshore. So thanks for your support, and we'll come back to you in a couple of weeks with updated southeast conditions. All right. Thank you.